Number three, you are looking at the wrong stats. What does this mean? This is especially important for those of you who are utilizing social media in your business. Like I'm using social media right now and doing this stream. Understand that social media stats are not sales stats. And just because you have a bunch of people engaging with you on social media does not necessarily mean you're going to make sales, and nor should you expect it. And even if you don't have a bunch of people engaging with you on social media, that does not mean you're not going to make sales. And here's what I know to be true. Any of you who use social media for your business or in part for your business, understand something. Most of the people who are engaging with you on social media, liking your stuff, watching your stuff, commenting, all of that stuff, most of them are not your customers. They are your followers. They're not your customers. There's a difference between a follower and a customer. And not every follower is a customer. And most of your customers may not always even make themselves so known as followers. In other words, there are people who I know as members of our program, of our university, who don't really make themselves seen, heard, or known in comments or engagement on social. There are some who actually do both. They are members and they make themselves seen on social media. And there are a bunch of people who make themselves seen a lot on social, but they never buy anything. And you need to know what stats you're looking at. What stat matters the most to you? When you're running a business, the stat you should be looking at are your receipts. Not your likes, not your comments, not your engagement rate or whatever numbers they got people talking about these days. Unless you're a full-time social media person, if that's your full-time thing, then yeah, look at those stats. But if you're in business, you run a business and you happen to use social media, then social media is not the arbiter of whether or not you're doing the right thing or not. Because again, I just told you, most of the people who are following you, watching you and engaging with you on social media ain't buying nothing. Again, look at how many followers you got on social media and look how many customers you got. Notice how the social media numbers are a lot bigger than your customer list. All right, the customer list is the one that matters. All right, the people who are actually pulling out their wallet, pulling out their credit card, pulling some money out and buying something, those are the people who matter if you are running a business. Okay, I just want to be clear. All right, if you're running a business. Now, if you're just trying to be an influencer, you just want to get a bunch of followers, do your thing. But if your job is and your mission is actually making money and having receipts, then you got to actually make sales. So again, I'm not saying don't use social media. I'm using social media right now. But you need to identify who are the customers and how do I get those people's attention, not just the viewers and the consumers. Because some people will consume all your stuff for free, but you ask them to spend some money and they disappear. It's like that Homer Simpson meme, like when he's disappearing into the bushes.